This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turn losses to losses, then flipped it to passion.
Disclaimer: this broadcast is intended for commentary, discussion, and entertainment purposes only. All topics and statements are based on publicly available information, including news reports, social media content, and third-party sources, which may include allegations or unverified claims. The views expressed are opinions and should not be interpreted as confirmed facts. This content is not intended to harm, defame, misrepresent any individual, organization, or entity. Viewer discretion is advised.
No filter. Everybody chasing pictures, trying to make the moment shine, painting over broken pieces, calling everything just fine. Smiles hiding silent battles, hearts behind a perfect frame, looking for a little love while searching for another name. Take it slow, you don't have to wear a mask for somebody else to know. Take your time, the truth will always find the light, no matter how it glows. Don't lose yourself chasing reflections, trading your peace for acceptance. Love don't grow from perfection, it grows where the truth has been. Take the filter off your soul, let the real you take control. When the lights all fade away, the heart's the only thing that stays. Everybody wants attention, few are searching for the truth, trying to buy validations, spending all the best to youth. If they only love the image, what will happen when it fades? Can they recognize your spirit when the makeup washes away? Mirror, 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 tell me something money never could. Can I stand inside my flaws and still believe I'm good? If tomorrow all the followers disappear from sight, would I still know who I am when I'm alone? Don't mind yourself chasing reflections, trading your peace for acceptance.
No, man, you gotta let that ride. You tripping. Oh, I like it, bro. I like it. Hey,
cause when this life has had its day, truth is what remains.
So feeling that.
Yeah, that shit, that's smooth as hell. Sing it to me, baby. Sing it.
So tonight we're starting with something almost everyone has used: a filter. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, a tool designed to smooth your skin and brighten your face, sharpen your jawline, and present the best version of yourself. For some people, it's harmless. For others, it's become normal. But tonight we're asking a different question. What happens when filters stop being something you use and become someone you are? Because social media didn't invent filtering, It just exposed how comfortable we have become with presenting an edited version of ourselves. We filter our pictures, then we filter our personalities, we filter our insecurities, our intentions, we filter our past, and we filter our relationships. And before long, the image people fall in love with isn't the real person, it's the version we've carefully curated. So tonight we'll begin with the physical filters that dominate social media and ask whether they've changed how we see beauty, confidence, and authenticity. Then we will explore what happens when those same filters show up in our relationships, our self worth, and the choices we make. And finally, we'll discuss whether filtering really reality can help us in situations that we were never healthy to begin with. So, because eventually every filter comes off, every image fades, and when life strips away the presentation, all that's left is the truth. Welcome to No Middleman, because the truth doesn't need a filter.
Yeah. You're not rocking with the realest podcast in the room. No middleman. Souls. Soft rain. Uncle Plug, Uncle Plug. Let's go. No middleman.
So I said, yeah, I gotta at least play the clip, you know.
When you gotta put on makeup and then take a picture with a filter on top of your makeup, you ugly, baby.
What?
Okay? When you put on makeup to go to the gym, you're ugly. You don't even want to see yourself for real. So you so insecure with yourself and you want to blame me because I call you ugly. You think you ugly. You just don't want to admit it. A woman is a foe. If a woman is a foe and she's at home and she got 60 friends that tell her, girl, you fine. She gonna have confidence. But let her go outside and every man say, no, baby, you a foe. That'll humble her ass. That's what I mean by women need to know how to talk to men. Because when you talk to me, you gonna get what you gave. Okay? When you stay a nice, sweet, submissive lady and you talk to me, I'm gonna treat you precious. A filter on top of your makeup, you ugly, baby.
What?
Okay? When you put on makeup to go to the gym, you're ugly. You don't even want to see yourself for real. So you so insecure with yourself and you want to blame me because I call you ugly. You think you ugly. You just don't want to admit it. A woman is a foe. If a woman is a foe and she's at home and she got 60 friends that tell her, girl, you fine. She gonna have confidence. But let her go outside and every man say, no, baby, you a foe. That'll humble her ass. That's what I mean by women need.
So there you have it, man. We're going to start off with the first topic of filters, man, coming from OG Mall. We're actually going to have another segment by them as well tonight. We're going to be talking about filters from all different angles tonight. Segment one is starting off with the physical filter, the image we present. So what's your thoughts about this, Rain, since you're the lady on the panel? What is your thoughts on this?
A lot of times I don't agree with Maul on some of the things that he says. But honestly, this time I agree. You know, once you have to put on makeup and then a filter after you put on makeup, you know, who are you really portraying? Who are you really are you representing yourself, or are you representing yourself filtered? You know, so as a woman who does not, I don't wear makeup. Yes, I get my eyebrows arched and tinted. I fill them in from here and there, throw on some eyelashes, throw on a little bit of lip gloss here and there. But I don't wear the foundation. I don't wear the contouring, the powders, the concealers and stuff like. You get me and all my imperfections, all my moles and everything else and freckles. So it's, and I know that some people are just not naturally, you know, appealing to the eyes, or you know what we think is naturally beautiful. But the women who, or and people, so because some men do it as well. I'm not even, you know, it's probably more women than men doing it, but I think some men tend to do it as well. Once you put on makeup and then a filter and then another filter and then you alter the picture that you took, then is it really you? So we're out here not even showing our true selves. To me, I mean, that's my opinion on it.
What's your thought, Plug?
this what I'll say. To enhance yourself, girl, do you, boo boo. But at the same time, don't get out of character.
Okay.
Don't get out of character. You know what I'm saying? If you know what lies underneath, be you. Don't be your filter. You know what's up. And don't be catfishing people. You know what I'm saying? Let folks know, like when they first see, hey, that's you. Either gonna run or you gonna stay. One or the other. But other than that, if you want to enhance yourself to go out and feel your best and have your confidence on 1,000, that's cool. Ain't got no problem with that. But don't act the way you looking now. You know what's up with you now. Let the character match. Let the character match.
Okay. So the physical filter is the easy spot. The harder question is, what are you trying to protect behind the filter?
Your confidence?
I think some that do wear the makeup is just stepping out feeling good about themselves. Just like, you know, making sure your fit clean, making sure your fitted is, you know what I'm saying, is clean. Make sure your shoes ain't nasty. You know what I'm saying? You wanna have that same appeal. You know what I mean? If you can go out wearing the leggings, you know, and wearing the slides and your ankles and the heel of your foot ain't ashy. You know what I mean? And then you could just throw on a little concealer and then you'd be okay. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, it's not really you're talking about putting on makeup and using a filter to you know what I'm talking about? That might be a little much. Might be a little much.
How do you feel about the portion when he talked about putting makeup on to go to the gym?
For what?
I'm glad you're in the gym. I'm glad you're in the gym. I mean, maybe we overlook, we downplaying the makeup, you know, but the fact that she's in the gym is what it is. You know what I mean? Like when I heard him say, put on makeup and go to the gym, I'd be like, well, you talking about 85% of them in there. You know what I'm saying? With a muscle
is it really 85? You think it's 85 that go to the gym? I'm sorry, but 85% go to the gym with makeup on?
With sugar, it's
really?
probably about 15 of them in there. If not, it's probably about 15 of them in there.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but if we're talking about 10 out of the 15, yeah, you know.
I don't see a purpose in wearing makeup to the gym if you're there to sweat and work out.
Most don't sweat in the gym. That's the craziest thing. Most don't sweat. Most of them don't sweat in the gym. Most of them are maintaining.
Did you always feel that way, Ray?
What?
The way you feel now about like not using filters. Did you always feel that way?
Yeah. You get. I mean, because I've never been a heavy makeup wearer. Even when I did do my makeup for like a special event or something, I was ready to take it off. You know, and that's what if I'm going to a ball, a gala, or something, you know, that warrants wearing makeup, you know, just to like put that little spark on, you know, a little mask, you know, something. Then yeah, but I'll be ready to take it off. I don't know. I don't know. And I got my freckles got worse after I had my child too. So
do y'all feel like it's a misrepresentation? Like, do you feel like like a woman a man should require a woman to send something that's like no makeup, or should you just wait for that moment?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if a woman.
You talking about when meeting a woman?
Yeah, like before you meeting them. Have you ever been catfished before, Plug?
Nah.
Okay.
I ain't been catfished before because I ain't never, because most of them I catch, they be at work.
Gotcha.
So be lurking about that at work. Let me catch you while you at work, shouting.
I want to catch you and make sure you're working. I want to make sure you're working. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what other guys be looking for. I be looking for stability. Like if you can maintain a job, you know what I'm saying? That means you got something to work for. You're not looking to be taken care of. You got some things to take care of. See, most of the things that they be concerned about ain't my concern. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, if it's too much, I might just go. I get that makeup like an eye booger.
Do you think filters is what? Do you think filters was one of those things that they made into like an experiment to eventually make women spend more? And the reason why I say that is because makeup is just one standard, right? Buying makeup, that's just one standard. But then they came out with tights that push your butt up. Then they come out with tights that'll go over your stomach. So if you take from a certain angle, like do you think it was like a little like very anecdotal moments where they're like, okay, let's see how much investment we can get from the women, and then go from there? Like, do you because you gotta think about it, nobody before, you know, for us three, we all, you know, we seen singular foams and when it was only centipede on it. So like somebody was thinking about that down the road already, that how can we beautify someone?
I think with the introduction of social media, you know, and you're seeing women consistently being done up on the screen, it's called a lot of emulation, a lot of emulation involved. But other than that, like even back in the day, you know, the food was different. It was, you know, less chemicals in the food. So it messes with your hormonal. So a lot of women, you know, they break out, they got, you know, some blackheads and pimples in the face, and it's hard to control that with the hormones. So, you know, a lot of women just happen to break out, you know what I'm saying, due to their diets, you know what I'm saying, drinking them blueberry Fagos, them red pops, you know what I mean? And it break your face out. So, you know, as a quick fix, you know, it's throw on something to cover the imperfections. You know what I mean?
I think it was.
But best believe she's still getting tossed up.
I think it was part of the bigger agenda, though.
Yeah, definitely. That it's gonna only
that came down. You know what I mean? Because like when you think about the alphabet community now, right? You know, women teaching people how to contort their faces. Like you got to think about it. Like we've been seeing people. Well, I'll say that but like you can see people like literally go from one thing to something totally different. Like I'm talking about, they can sculpt their cheeks, they can sculpt their nose, they can do their chin. Like, bro, that's heavy.
Super.
That's heavy.
Yeah. It's I think that reality TV kind of pushed, you know, the heavy makeup too as well. Once reality TV came bigger, like Love and Hip Hop, those type of shows, showing those women going out, you know, to these little tea parties with these full face makeup on, you know, and that does, I think that messes with young girls' confidence as well, because they feel like they need all the makeup and the extras, the filters and whatnot, because they see all these adults doing it as well. So I think we need to make sure we pour into our children.
I think more also resembles wealth for some. Like you got to think about, when you think about makeup, like it's the wealthy ladies that come out with all the the things you got to think about it. We just started acting like Met Galas and stuff was something we did. That wasn't something we originally did. Like, you know what I mean?
It's still lame, bro. It's still lame.
You know, we might throw a little spin on it, say a sneaker ball or something. Like we throw a little twig on it, but like
and the befriending.
The
befriending of the, you know, the alphabet community. Because I mean, most of the ones that was done up like that I saw was the drag queens, to be honest. You know what I mean? So the befriending of them, if you see on every show, they're there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're there. Like there's a lesbian or a gay friend, you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be there. And yeah, like Marty said, hey, men wear makeup too. Mascara. The rock stars. Remember the rock stars of the 80s? They was wearing makeup and mascara. You know what I'm saying? Lip liner.
Prince
like,
had mascara.
That came from celebrities.
You know,
Video killed the radio star.
Yeah, that's very true. So
Yeah.
tonight this all gonna build up. So we're actually gonna go back to that segment after our next segment, but it's gonna actually build up to something. So we're starting off with the physical filter. I'm gonna let Rain get to some of these comments and then we'll
Okay.
move on to the next segment.
Hey, Jen. Jen said, why use filters? AI does it for you. Muriel said, I don't wear makeup. Penny said, and to be honest, most women wear makeup to cover up horrible skin. If they took the time and money to invest in the skin, they might not have the problems.
Mm, I can see that.
Look, Penny said, because men smashing either way. I'm just saying.
1,000.
Wait. Muriel said, I
1,000.
never understood putting on makeup, then adding a filter. Yeah, I agree, Muriel. Penny said, we might have jokes, but it's still going down. Ain't no one passed on no stretch marks.
Not at all.
Miles said, I call that the selfie face. Hey, Miles, it's been a minute.
What's up, Miles? What's up, Miles?
Eric
Working hard.
Oldhead, young boy Stewart. I just had to say the whole thing. That's too. Try to say it at least. Welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right here. He said that's too much makeup going to the gym.
Yeah, and shout out to you, man. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to all channels. We appreciate you tuning in, big dog.
Yeah.
And we'll put the Discord in the chat for you at the end of the show. He was asking about the song. I'll start downloading and put them into the Discord.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did y'all get all my downloads to the Discord today?
Yes, the phone went off about 600 times.
Yeah. like that made me feel bad. No murk.
No filter. Hey, Jen, we're gonna start your question because it's gonna go into the next topic. So we're not skipping. I'm starting it. So
okay. Penny said, I'll take gym over makeup any day. Yeah, women know how to put makeup on to go to the gym. Women now put makeup on to go to the gym. Mary said, and they be scoping out a new husband. Penny said, the gym is a social club. They don't work out either. Penny said, no, they be getting followers.
That's true. There's more content creation.
Mary said, depends on how much makeup they cake on. Miles says, self-maintenance is different than putting on a mask.
Very true.
To tell you the truth, in the gym, it's more dudes looking at cheeks and prints than makeup anyway.
Yeah, they trying to see that don't and that rack.
No, they trying to see that moose knuckle.
Wait, okay, my bad. I'm not a dude.
That cow hoof.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray, and open up the door.
Here we go. Penny said, a woman will get mad if the car rented, but we can't get mad if the lace front drooping.
That's true. That's true.
Ridget is looking. Hey,
what's up, Ridget? What's good?
He said filter started for celebrity photos.
We got somebody in here.
Retouch.
That's probably in here from all the way from Argentina.
Argentina. We worldwide, y'all. Danielle.
Go Messi. Go Messi.
Yeah, Messi doing his thing. Messi look like he on something new.
Penny said filters just expanded on the internet and social media create a new identity and life thing. And they knew if they got women hooked, men will follow.
Read that one more time, Ray.
Filters just expanded on the internet and social media, create a new identity and life thing. And they knew if they got women hooked, men will follow.
I agree with that.
You ever use a filter?
Have I? Yeah, I don't use a filter.
I'm talking about. So you ever use a filter?
No, man. You see my picture? I be sweaty on my treadmill. what I'm gonna use?
You ain't never had something just to smooth out your skin a little bit, No.
Nope.
Okay.
No, not at all.
No blood.
Next we be painting fingernail.
No. Ted said they found makeup on male mummies from 6,000 years ago. Thank you for the facts, Ted.
That's
Think
crazy.
think about makeup being that long. Think about that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Think
It
about
has been.
that. Kind of goes back to when they were saying that it would damage your face.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. 6,000 years. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Mira said,
makeup
"Yep,
look
men
forever.
wear makeup too."
Niggas-
Alex said, "What's up, gang? What's up,
What's up?
Alex?"
What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back.
What up, Al?
Penny said, "Reality TV made it possible for women to think that tea during the day is possible with a 9 to 5. It set an impossibly dumb standard."
You can believe that.
Yeah.
Them stores was butt naked today.
Ted said, "Makeup and altering your appearance has been a thing since before humans were counting years. It actually originated in males in Africa, especially the Norse and the Europeans. It wasn't used for fashion until the age of war became mute." All right, Ted, with the facts. Appreciate that. Jen said, "What kills me is the women that are not appealing, spending thousands to fix the face, lifts, Botox, only to cake on more, glue on more, crazy work."
Yeah, it's a money. It's a money. It's
a money, yeah.
grab. Shoot.
Eric said, "Y'all have a nice channel." Thank you, Eric.
Thank
This
you,
is
Eric.
Soul's channel.
Thank you. No, it's our channel. You're right, Eric. Appreciate it. I'm nothing without the people.
Mira said, "Tez, didn't they wear it to identify their tribes?"
Yes, they did. Yep. Oh, he said yes, they did. Yeah.
Yes, they did. Yep. Penny said, hashtag real men don't
Now,
use filters.
now this next comment gonna throw off though.
Ted said fingernail painting originates with males too.
That's crazy. That's crazy work. I'm about to look that up. That's crazy because I want to look it up because does it change the argument? Can history? Question for everybody in the chat and everybody here. You ain't got to answer it now. But can history change the way you perceive something? Like in today's time. Like, think about that. Think about that. Fingernail painting originated with males too. So think about that.
I would say,
and you had killers back then, plug. You had straight killers back then, dog.
In my world
and everything.
In my world, negative. That's negative.
Negative.
In my world, it's negative. I mean, hey, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I ain't holding that.
Richard said, "I'm trying to remember."
Slip back.
Richard said, "I'm trying to remember when this got big. I remember MySpace got big in Photoshop."
Yeah, MySpace. You had to get creative with MySpace and Black Planet. Black Planet, you almost had to become you had to be a graphic designer to get a Black Planet set up, dog. For real.
For real?
You ain't never have a Black Planet?
I ain't have a MySpace, Black Planet.
Yeah, Black Planet. Anybody who remember Black Planet, like you had to be able to create your banner. You know how easy it is now to go to Canva and back then you had to like be able to code to do your banner.
Yep. I knew how to code back then. Yeah. I don't ask me how to do it now, but
I missed all that. I
made my whole web page. Senior high school, I had a whole web page for myself. You go find me on internet.
Hey, for real, I bet you Black Planet, if somebody go do the research and find some of the best pages on Black Planet, I bet you they're now some of probably the top graphic designers in the world, dog. Think about how slow dial-up computers work.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
hey, I missed all that. I was
waiting for it.
I was outside, but I missed all that.
Oh,
I promise you, I missed all that.
Mira said, "Premenopause and kick my tail. I don't even put my face on nothing because it broke out so bad." Yeah.
Hey, you can get that fixed. Talk to some people. You probably can get some it's herbal stuff that can fix acne and all that stuff.
Miles said, "I avoid the extreme makeup and lashes because transgenders are getting more creative."
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, my favorite show, boy, they got two of them on there on The Shy. That's crazy work.
Hey, look at me. Still ain't fooling me. I say that's a man, that's a boy.
That's a man. She's a man. She's like 6'9".
Yeah, I'm like for real. Man, look.
Caleb Bears.
Yeah. Me and Plug cover that. Y'all go check out 1181. We talked about that very extensively.
Yes, indeed.
Richard said definitely because the reasoning is never the same. Ted said Chinese mummies from 3000 BC are seen with painted fingernails to show royalty or wealth and even class.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, I mean, we can make that. We can. That's a topic worth talking about.
Oh yeah, definitely. But Penny said no because it's different. It's a different definition of what it means today.
But again, does history create the definition, or do we? That's what I'm trying to say. We got facts. You got facts.
Facts coming in.
Facts coming in. Oh, facts over feelings. We got facts here. Like, could you like how would you feel? But how would you feel about, like, let's say hypothetically Caleb Williams comes out, right, and one day say, hey, I looked up my family tree and I had this heritage that I found, and that's how I celebrate it. Like, you can go look it up. Would you think that would change the perspective?
It possibly could.
Not for Plug.
Not for Plug. I was waiting on him to say no. Ted said, and they are male.
They are.
Penny said Black Planet was crazy.
Yeah, Plug. I feel bad. I feel glad Plug didn't get to see it. Plug, Black Planet. You would have loved Black Planet, boy. You would have been rocking with Black Planet, dog. Yeah.
I was rocking with Black Planet for real. Outside.
Richard said, I just paid $5 for it done.
Yeah, it was cheap back then to get people to do stuff for you.
Oh yeah. Mira said, I'm using turmeric and shea butter, and that I got from my dad when he went to Africa.
Okay. Mary, I'm gonna have to get you the name. It's a store that you can get shipped from out in Maryland. Real good.
Daddy butter.
Jen said it wouldn't change my thought process because we all know when the makeup is worn by men, they are not telling people they do it because it originated with men in history.
I'm just asking the question.
Miles said, I quit watching The Shy because of that. I may be a little phobic.
You are, because that's a great show, brother. And I'm gonna tell you this. I can tell you you did do your research because Lena White is gay as all get out. So the creator that created The Shy, you should never started watching it.
Ted said African, Egyptian, and Babylonian men did too. For about 10,000 years, makeup and nail painting was for men. Dang, Ted's bringing in all the facts, changing perspectives all night. Penny said the current state determines the definition. Oh. Jen said, why didn't Caleb use that reasoning?
He ain't thinking that deep. He really don't care.
He probably does. He know?
I didn't say baby. I said that it's called daddybutter.com.
What is it?
You talking about for Plug?
Oh, okay. Penny said men have been adopting more feminine traits in the modern era.
It was before that though, Penny. You got to think about it. Pimps was really the introduction for a lot of people. Platform shoes, tight clothing, long perm hair.
Yeah.
Now, if we think about it, in the medieval times, these knights took squires. They had squires, which is their knight assistant, and they used to take them on long expeditions. They never took little girls to be their squires because they'd get pregnant.
Wait. Rewind that. Rewind that, Plug. Rewind that for me.
Hey, Plug. They do. They call them prison stints.
Man, boy, stop. You ain't lying. But I'm
okay.
In the medieval times, the knights had squires. Squires were knights' assistants, and they had boy squires. They never had girl squires because the girls would get pregnant.
And he said they still do them long expeditions. Go ahead, Ray.
Thinking about it.
Ted
just because it come from the past, it don't mean it's relevant in the future.
You're right. You're right. Boy, somebody know how to mess up a good thing.
Right.
I'm just trying to stand on demand.
No, you straight.
All right. That's it.
That's funny.
Ted said modern Puritan Christian Anglo-Saxon beliefs are the only thing that took away millennia of progress from mankind, aka them white folks took away our swag.
That's crazy.
Hey,
We're gonna have to do something on there. We're gonna have to
they
really
did swag jack. They did do swag
yeah,
jack.
we're gonna have to look it up. We're gonna have to like I think that'd be neat to bring into modern
The
day.
history and all, and bring it all the way through. Muriel said women stole everything.
True.
Richard said, I wish a dude would wear a thong and say the warrior started them.
For real. I co-sign that. For real, I wish you would say that.
And Penny said, so you right about the pimps.
Yeah. What?
And Ted said, in the wild, the males have the most brilliant plumage. Female peacocks don't have elaborate feathers. All birds have men more ornament and the animal kingdom as a whole, as males being the pretty.
Hey, Tez, is that where the term peacocking comes from? Because when people say, boy, you out there peacocking, is that where that term comes from?
You know, they do those dances to get the.
Phallus. Is that why they call the phallus cop?
Oh man, see, all right. Hey, y'all, White. I'm sure Tez will let us know while we looking at. Man, that's crazy. We're gonna tune into our next segment of the night. We're gonna be going over to the radar with Rain.
Sovereign got Alabama grace all in the spirit. Yeah. Georgia roots in the soul every time you hear it. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So tonight on the radar with Rain, we are talking about presentation versus reality, kind of stemming over from our first segment. And what happens when the image someone creates online becomes almost unrecognizable from the person behind the screen. So a video circulating across social media reportedly shows a female Chinese live streamer broadcasting to her followers while using a powerful beauty filter. The filter appeared to give her an extremely smooth, pale skin, enlarged eyes, a smaller face, and a much younger, almost doll-like appearance. During that live stream, though, the filter allegedly malfunctioned. And for a few seconds, viewers saw the woman without the digital enhancements. Her natural skin tone returned, her facial structure changed, and she appeared noticeably more mature than the image her followers had become accustomed to seeing. So social media reports claim that approximately 140,000 people unfollowed her after that glitch, with some accusing her of misleading her viewers, especially those who may have been sending her virtual gifts and money. So the important reality check is the woman's identity has not been publicly confirmed, and reputable outlets have not independently verified the reported follower loss or whether every detail surrounding the video is authentic. So we're not presenting that number as an established fact tonight. So we're going to examine why the story went viral. When does enhancing your appearance become misrepresenting? Come on, Rain, yourself. We accept makeup, good lighting, flattering angles, but when a filter changes your age, skin, eyes, jawline, and overall identity, people are still connecting with you, or are they connecting with the digitally created you? So, and I also found out that China has put a ban on these filters, beauty filters, because of the misrepresentation that they are eluding, I guess you could say. So you can go ahead and play the video. I got this from, it was hard trying to find some information on this. I knew it had happened, but this is from a news station overseas.
To use filters and other things on social media to gain followers should really put focus on. A Chinese influencer lost approximately 1.4 lakh followers shortly after beauty filter failed during a live broadcast. Some users criticized the influencer, accusing her of misleading viewers through heavy use of digital enhancement tools. Others expressed support, stating that they preferred her appearance without the filters. Here is a lowdown on this entire story.
What once started off with a cute and playful flower crown to dog ears has now morphed into something else today. The ginormous filter fandom is almost part of our daily lives now. But for one Chinese influencer, it falls flat, resulting into a bigger conversation about beauty and youth obsession. This social media influencer was live on her TikTok account as her filter started to glitch, revealing a completely different face and features, a rather normal one. Her eyes appeared smaller, her skin tone less paler, and her jawline less defined. All this was witnessed by her viewers live. This instantly went viral, with some accusing her of misleading the followers, to some saying why use filters when she's rather a beautiful-looking person. Some social media accounts have even claimed that she lost several followers, nearly 1.4 lakhs. The mega meme world debated this obsession of white skin and a chisel bone structure as to why these influencers can't fly without filters. Are we that insecure of ourselves, or are we simply conditioned and pressured to succumb to the beauty norms, and what effects it can have on younger generation who are exposed to social media? Though there is no official comment from the influencer or any evidence that her followers have dropped, this rather hilarious online snafu calls for an offline introspection. Mayank Chaudhary, NDT.
So I will say I did pull up a few facts right here. As far as like the ban that I had run across, China did not ban every beauty filter. What they did, the rules mainly targeted organized live stream hosts on different platforms. So this includes filter that drastically change facial features, your age, your skin tone, or body proportions. So that their goal was to encourage more authentic appearances and reduce misleading online presentation. So the tighter standards were reported to begin on January 1st of this year. So you can use basic makeup, lighting, and mild enhancements, but they're not necessarily prohibited. So that's what happening over there in China when
Can't
it
stop the
filter. Y'all quiet. What you got, Plug?
I'm saying you can't knock the hustle. Can't stop
I was
the
just
hustle.
I'll say the same thing. I mean, you think about she in China, she looks like an anime character or like a
Yeah.
like I'm not like something they will be into.
So
Like
me.
she
Mm-hmm.
she presented herself as something she knew that the public would like. That to me, that's no, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
now, yeah, I mean, and the guy said it even in the clip that people still thought she was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
So
without the
like,
filter.
yeah, I think a lot of people probably were just pissed off because they probably lost some money or deceived. Maybe
Right.
maybe they signed up for something else, but like some memberships or something. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. But why do y'all think for you, Rain and Plug, why y'all think America doesn't start putting limitations on things like other countries do once something happens that could affect other people?
Mm.
Land of the free, home
Yeah.
of the brave.
I agree.
And
No Plug
naive.
on that.
Land of the free, home of the brave, and the naive.
And he said, yeah, Ted said, yeah, he said, yes, female peacock look like chickens, to be honest, and are turkeys, LOL.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so the male is more
And they used to say back in the
beautiful.
day that jive turkey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Classic in the building. What's good, class?
Hey, classic. Penny said the wizard was exposed. Richard said, I don't even judge people with makeup because most lose more than half their confidence fast.
We'll get to that in a few.
Penny said, definitely a sign of internal hate. Richard said, women got makeup called no makeup. So it's makeup that looks natural.
Mm.
Miles says, is this more about her or people being fooled?
That's what I said too.
I think it was more than just her. Her story just stood out because she lost so many followers when this happened. So, but it happened all over that side of the world, and a lot of people were mad that they're spending their money on these social media influencers, entertainers, and not getting the real thing. Penny said China is a culture based on censorship and USA is freedom.
I like that.
Richard said, first off, most men don't even know when makeup is being worn.
True.
That's crazy.
Is that true? Is that true for you, Sue Souls? You don't know when makeup's being worn?
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know.
And that's why I asked Plug the question earlier. Like, I used to request, I needed a picture of you without makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can't even FaceTime folks because sometimes it gives. Don't they give you an option to put a filter on when you FaceTiming too?
Probably. I think women will be more familiar with the options. I don't think men look that deep into it. Well, I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
So yeah. So that was On the Radar with Rain. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're catching this on a rewatch, drop your comments down in the comment section. Drop your thoughts.
Suffering got Alabama. Suffering got Alabama grace all in the spirit. Yeah. Georgia roots in the soul every time you hear it. Yeah.
All right. We always have a great segment with the Radar with Rain. And next we have the Real Spill with Plug.
Tonight, Real Spill is preparation. Preparation is what separates hope from confidence. A lot of people pray for opportunities, but few prepare for them. Then when the opportunity finally arrives, they make mistakes of being unprepared for bad luck. The truth is, preparation is what gives you the ability to recognize a blessing and the confidence to walk through the door when it comes. Preparation isn't glamorous. It's the early mornings when no one's watching. It's studying after everyone else has stopped. It's practicing until what used to be difficult becomes second nature. It's making sacrifices today so tomorrow has a chance to look different. You don't prepare because success is guaranteed. You prepare because when success comes knocking, you refuse to let it pass you by. Champions don't rise to the occasion. They fall back on their preparation. Real spill. Stop asking if you're ready. Start preparing like the opportunity could show up tomorrow. Because when preparation meets opportunity, people call it luck. But you know it's discipline all along. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. This is Uncle Plug. This is Real Spill. Choose wisely, act accordingly.
Richard said he liked that one. He liked that one. Yeah, he said he liked that one.
Okay.
He back.
All
he
right.
back, Ray. Welcome back.
Audio.
Welcome back, big dog. Totally
Simper
different topic
audio.
today. Hopefully you enjoy.
He must be a Marine.
Could have been. He didn't say
Simplify.
last night. Simplify. Yeah, he might be.
Simplify.
Yeah.
Audio.
He said, got them bars.
Thank you, sir.
Prepare for the opportunity. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We don't talk about that enough, though. We really don't talk about that enough. Preparation. I think I do want to, because usually we kind of go past the real spill real quickly, but I think certain ones do garner more time. And I think preparation is something that we really do need to talk more about. Because I think some people only prepare when they are in seasons of success. They don't prepare every day. You know what I mean? Like, we still got to talk about this cat, but like, who would have known that Ari would have watched the video? You know what I mean? When you think about that, like, it doesn't really matter about followers or likes or things of that nature. You just never know who hands your content will get into. So the lack of preparation, like if we never improve the show or we never bring new segments, like that could be you hindering yourself for the moment someone asks you for something.
And I thought about that too, because we did take that as a slight, because it actually was in a way, but at the same time, now we're better prepared for it now if the opportunity happens to, rear its head again.
Yeah.
We're way more prepared now. So when he does step to us now, be like, yesterday's price.
It's not true. That is true.
I thought about that because that did irk me, man. I was prepared too. Now I was prepared. I want to kill him like that. Hey, live. Get me, kill him like.
What I always say is stay ready so you don't have to get ready. preparation. You know.
Yeah. You know, like Bruce Lee said, you know, he fears the man who practiced one kicks 1,000 times than a man who knows 1,000 kicks. You know what I mean? It's all about just being an expert at your craft. That's what I always tell. I always tell anybody who's watching who likes books. It's a quick read called "Chop Wood, Carry Water." Great book. Great book. I would definitely highly encourage anybody to give to your young children as well. Just talks about the way you do one thing is the way you do all things. So just something to think about.
Penny said the same. I didn't even read that. Penny said, "Stay ready, so you don't have to get ready."
For sure.
I think a lot of military folk instill that in themselves. Yeah. Ted said, "If anyone says anything about Black people, I'm crashing all the way out. Fair warning." Yes, King crashed out.
So, but that was the Radar with Ray, and then the real spill with Plug, man. So we're gonna move on to segment number 2. That we're gonna kind of segue back into the question that Miss Jen asked earlier, but we're gonna move into segment number 2.
You're not rocking with the realest podcast in the room. No middleman. Souls. Sovereign. Uncle Plug. Let's go. No middleman.
So segment number 2, we move over to when she finally gets the man, the mental filter. So we're going to be talking about filters from all standpoints tonight, not just the filter from the Instagram and TikToks. So this is going to move into the segment. This is actually going to be the panel by, I think it's DJ Hemp and them. But it's actually a very, very good conversation that they have when she finally gets the man, the mental filter. So, and shout out, Semper said, well said, Plug.
Thank you, sir.
Penny got that red dot. He said, like and subscribe, big dog. Sure, I like it. Y'all go right into action. I love it, man. I love it. Appreciate you, Penny, man. Appreciate you. So here we go. We're gonna let this flow a little bit, and then we're gonna have the discussion.
You need to know how to talk to men, because when you talk to me, you gonna get what you gave. Okay, when you stay a nice, sweet, submissive lady and you talk to me, I'm gonna treat you precious like a flower. You never had a man or a father in your life, you wouldn't know how to deal with a real man. Because let me tell you how real men do. Real men establish law and order, okay? This is what real men do. If I choose a woman who I'm willing to provide, protect, and even die for, you think I'm not going to give you no rules? Let's be honest.
Everyone wants to know, what are the rules that Jamal has?
Watch how you talk to me and be...
All right, before we get to the rules, the ugly with a filter is that shit either some of the most profound shit I heard or the most diabolical shit I heard. Can you break that shit down? So if she got makeup on, and to me, let me say something to you, right? This ain't Zelda, you know what I mean? All right, we all, you feel me?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, beloved. You know what I mean? You know I love you. You feel me?
Go
Right? So, damn, I'm arguing with Tamia. I don't forgot. Go ahead, Tamia.
No, you wanted Jamal to talk.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. Go ahead. Talk.
You were talking about the filter and the makeup. You said it was crazy having to put the filter.
Yeah, you were saying you was on that. But
she said, but
I'm not gonna lie. I agree with him to a certain extent, only because I'm a filter girl, right? But I think when you don't have a choice but to put the filter on, then that's when it becomes a problem. That means you're ugly, right? But naturally, without makeup, without filter, without weave, without lashes, all of that, I'm still beautiful. You get what I'm saying? But I still choose to put on all of that. So I think that's only some women that falls into that category that he's speaking about.
Y'all must see the reel that I put out today when I explained it. Y'all didn't see that?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some gems real fast, right? This is the problem. Okay, it's not really so much about the makeup. It's who you think the makeup and the filters make you think you are. That's the problem, right? So what I basically broke down is this. I said that there are women who are naturally beautiful without nothing on. And what y'all do is y'all get on this motherfucker and you say exactly what you just said. I'm pretty, so I don't have to do it, but I do it. So now what you're doing is giving the ones that's not you the confidence to do this shit and feel like they're on the same playing field as a woman that don't need makeup. So it's not that you wear makeup.
So that's Remember that part, but they finna go into something even deeper. Remember what he just said to her, though.
It's the fact that now you think you are in this upper echelon because you're covered up. No, you're not, because there's no way you can put yourself, if you have to change yourself to compete with a woman that doesn't have to do anything, that should automatically let you know y'all on two different playing fields. And that's all I'm trying to say. The women that are not attractive without it, they put this shit on like a cape, like they coming out the motherfucking phone booth like Superman. All these bitches think they Clark Kent. They come out with the cape on, and now it's, oh my God, everybody drop dead for me. I can stand next to the best of them. No, the fuck you can't, baby. You know.
Yeah.
You're average.
So I call it I'm every woman's disease, right? Black women have that shit like the plague. So like you said, the 40 and 49ers, that's what the white boys call it, right? So for whatever reason, because women aren't honest with other women, if she fat, ooh girl, you thick. If she ugly, ooh girl, you cute. If she can't dress, ooh girl, you whatever they all say it. Women just constantly lie to each other. So women's constant lying to each other, and then women lying to themselves by validating niggas being willing to put dick in them, right? That's two of the major issues and problems why we have this overinflated beauty that these women think they have. Majority of these women are fucking, bro, average at best, for real. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. All right, a lot of these hoes ugly. We start really, again, when you really start doing this shit, it's just that niggas will fuck way more shit than fuck shit as men. So being the fact of the matter that niggas are like, look what you say, him. Hey, you saw that it was a pussy on a light pole and niggas have been out there all day, right? Niggas pretty much put their dick in any and everything. Women use that as an excuse to validate themselves and nigga, oh, I can get any man I want. No, shawty, you can get any nigga to give you some dick, but no niggas really gonna take you serious outside of sex. So when you have that understanding of it, this is why, man. And shout out to him, bro. I humble these ugly ass hoes, bro. You simp niggas, I hate y'all. Y'all lying to these ugly hoes. Ooh, girl, you so beautiful. Ooh, girl, you so. No, nigga. Stop lying to her. She looked like TD Jakes and goddamn Flavor Flav had a kid.
But you know what though, bro? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It's like a catch-22 either way, because I'm gonna just be honest with you. Women like to get lied to. I don't give a fuck what they say. And the reason why I say women like to get lied to is because they like to hear what they want to hear, which is usually some dumb shit. And so by men being hunters, you cannot tell a hunter how to catch the prey. If I got to lie to this bitch the fuck of the night, I'm gonna lie to her. My problem is this. Wow. This is my problem, right? My problem is the fact that women don't live in reality. So say like this, you made a good statement. Men will stick their dick in anything, right? But the women get delusional when men do this kind of shit. And I'm gonna give you an example. Just say who's famous? Just say $19.99. So what I was saying was women live in a delusional factor by thirsty ass niggas. So the example I'm gonna use is this. Just say Moneybag Yo. I'll use him. He come to town, he wants some pussy, he see a little chick, that's an average thing, but it's convenient. He took the shot, he gave us whatever, right? In her mind, now all she thinks she qualifies for is motherfucking Moneybag Yo's.
So we're gonna stop there because he said a lot. He said a lot. He said a lot. So talking about another filter that goes more into the mental filter. When a woman finally gets a man that maybe be out of her league, or maybe she never thought she was going to be able to get him, it can also become a now new mental filter for that female. I'm gonna let you go first, Rain. You get first dibs all night. You get first dibs all night.
Like I said before, there's a lot of times I haven't agreed with Maul on different platforms that he's been on, but he said a lot this time, and honestly, he's speaking the truth. I think that women do, I will say this, women do equate sex with acceptance, unfortunately. And a lot of men will have sex with these different women, even though they're not really attracted to them in that way. And it's unfortunate. That's one piece of it. Another piece of it is I do agree with him when these women who aren't as attractive as others come across men of a different caliber that they never have received before, and that man does engage with her in that way, then yes, her expectations go higher because she thinks that if she gets this one, she'll get the next one of the same caliber. When all that man was looking to do was pass time that night. So, dang, he said a lot. So those are my two main talking points there.
So with your second part, right? Mm-hmm. So is it really, so who does that fall on? Does it fall on the woman or the man? Like, like, does that fall into the category of this person now is not filtering their reality correctly?
If I was on a woman,
Okay.
I think a woman should
Yeah.
know the caliber of man that she can pull.
How
Yeah.
do a woman gain that?
Look at your track record.
Track record of success or
Or
just track
failure.
record?
Overall,
Overall, okay.
you
Because
got you gotta
technically,
weigh
what's the
you gotta
ultimate
weigh the
goal?
pros and cons of the man. You gotta weigh the pros and cons of the man, just like that man who wasn't successful, weigh the pros and cons of how what you was claiming and what you was taming before you was successful. Now that you have the bag, now you gotta weigh your pros and cons. That's life. That's life, bro. You know what I mean? You had an opportunity to bust a dime down. Now you think you deserve nothing but dimes. That's crazy. Men be delusional like that too. I mean, even in the barber world, a dude will cut a celebrity and think that now he can raise his prices to the same price that the celebrity paid him for a haircut. Now you going back to your regular clients feeling like, oh, I'm above you now. Man, you better get out of here. Listen, you had your opportunity. You know, God blessed you with an opportunity to be with someone way above your pay grade. Now it's time to, you know, start depositing them regular checks and stop playing. You should know better. You got to weigh your pros and cons. Your track record lets you know exactly where you stand before the success or after the success. It should show you. And then most men that you do see that may not be aesthetically handsome or whatever they call or fine, whatever the case may be, got a mean mouthpiece and very, you know, and very funny, can hold a conversation. Most women don't see the aesthetics and might see the conversation more than anything else.
Yeah, we talked about this before.
We talked about it with classic.
Most guys got that game. A lot of dudes that be aesthetically pleasing to the eyes and got no game whatsoever. Don't know what to say to a woman at all. And they be like, well, girl, he look good, but he dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, real talk, bro. Like,
that extends on the women's side too as well. She could be beautiful, overly beautiful. I said she gonna cheat.
Yeah, she is. But guess what? Once she does, and once the cheating is over, once Buddy done beating the guts up, guess what? She got to go right back out there to the regular world. She got to go right back to the regular. No one's going to keep the one that they cheated with. No one keeps them. Do you know that? Not, I mean, the percentage, I know the percentage ain't all the way to a 90. For real. No one keeps the one they cheated with. That woman got to go right back to the streets. And now what she gave up, she's going to be regretting every moment of that for the rest of her life. Because 9 times out of 10, like, you may get 2 to 3 options of having that woman that's that love of your life, but that finding that man, ooh, that option is slim. When you've been for the streets, that option is slim. And you know that. I'm telling you. You say a good time, not a long time, but guess what? After that short time is over, she got to go back to reality. And she going to have to deal with that failure. She got to go back and deal with that failure. You ain't going to keep the one that cheated on her man with you. You ain't keeping her, cuz. You know that class. You ain't keeping her. It ain't nobody else gonna wife her. Go ahead.
Do y'all think the man and woman in this situation that, like, let's say you're speaking about the funny man, and then we could be speaking about a woman who pulls a more attractive guy, right, than she is. But do you feel like at some point for both of them, it becomes their lack of own mental fortitude, like they're consistent, because they become very like the reassurance, they start overthinking. Some people are self-sabotage if they don't feel they're at a certain level where they should be, right? You know, you got those imposter syndrome type people, and you know, you have a scarcity mindset. You're scared to lose the good thing, so you never really maintain the good thing. So how do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that is something people are born with, these emotional filters, or do they develop it over time?
I think the woes of life gives you the confidence, or it gives you the the negative look at yourself. You know what I mean? It depends on what you see. It's all determined on that individual. You know what I mean? Like most women, like she may be beautiful in the face and not neck down, ain't hitting. She might be ugly in the face and everything from neck down is busting. So, but it is say, damn, she fine now. She ain't too much in the face, but he gonna have her from the back anyway, so he ain't even gotta look at her. Then when it's over with, he could chuck the deuce, and then now she got to go back to reality. She thought she just had her. Oh man, he gave me this, that, and the third. Now that attitude that you held with him, he didn't care. Now you gonna take that same attitude back to regular Degler. That ain't gonna fly because he got standard codes and morals. You know what I'm saying? You was just a cheap thrill. Now you done left the good dude to go with the aesthetically guy to go get your cheeks bust, but then you're gonna be right back. For what? He ain't gonna be there when you get back.
Okay. We're gonna get to some of these comments. I think it's gonna include elaborate more into the conversation. Oh, hold on. Before I get to that, we started the one because what Jen asked earlier goes into this section. Man, a lot of comments. Let's see here. There we go. Her question was this. I'll let you go ahead and read it, Rain.
Jen said, ask the men that entertain the women with the makeup on in the gym. They aren't serious about working out. They are there for attention most.
And that kind of fades into this second topic, right? She was saying that, again, kind of like OG Maul said as well, like it's the men, right, who are now creating this perception for the women, right? Like that woman who's in the gym, and y'all know I coined the whole thing, the Adele effect. I mean, I think it's very true. You see it a lot. You see the jelly roll effect right now. Like I think some people settle for certain people because of where they are in the seasons they're in. And I think once you finally get yourself to where you thought you could be or where you never thought you can be, you start to try to choose more from that category. That's just my thought process when you see a lot of people. Like you see a lot of that happen, a lot of like people change their ways, or you can tell a woman who loses weight and now she has a whole new thought process, and it's like you're still at your core that person.
Oh yeah.
You just got to meet your match now at your smaller weight. That's all.
I like that because me and my dad had that conversation, and I say, like, even with your children, the certain position that the DNA that you are going to let loose into that woman, whatever season you was in, gonna determine what type of child it's gonna be. People don't believe that.
I can agree.
I'm telling you. So at the same time, that same energy that you're putting off, that's the same energy you're going to attract. That's bottom line. So even if you're, in a state, a mental state of being either I want to be a bachelor or I want to, but if you could say you want to be a bachelor, guess what's going to come your way? A relationship. You could say you want to be locked down. Sometimes I want to be in a relationship, and you can't find one nowhere. Because deep down, you really don't know. It's confusion. It's really confusion. So it's all about the energy you're truly projecting. But with social media thwarting your mindset and your energy, you're giving off like you kind of confusing the atmosphere. Because you really don't know what you want, because you were truly confused. You don't really know what you really want. You could be easily swayed by a comment or a meme or a video.
So before we get into the full conversation in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to segment number 3 because it goes into all of this, right? We're kind of talking about it now, the emotional filter, right? We're talking about the actual person behind the presentation. So this is just going to be a conversation with the chat as well, no video, but just talking about the emotional filter, which Plug kind of went into. It's a more broader conversation, right? A lot of this stuff is the hidden traumas, talking about minimizing past mistakes, what Plug was just speaking about. And I think the chat is starting to talk about it too. But while y'all thinking about this, is it worse to use a filter on your appearance or a filter on your character?
Character.
So that's a question we'll pose as we read the chat, and then us three will answer at the end.
Penny says, so even if even beautifully flawless women are using filters and everyone is insecure.
I like that. I like that.
Miles said the man in red said a lot right there. Everything, to be honest. He did. Penny said, not TD Jakes, laugh out loud. Penny said, lay her on the altar.
Break all your burdens, break everything.
Ted said, reality is men lie, women lie.
Yeah, that's very true.
Richard said, I told Plug, natural women think way different.
Hey, Richard said he kept the files. He said he kept the files.
He said that.
Richard said, blame their parents because they should start you off right, dad or older family members.
I tell that all the time. I will tell you if your baby's ugly. Like, I don't think we should.
Preach.
Don't do that to people.
I do. I told everybody like my daughter became beautiful, but I'm telling you, when I got her pictures when I was in basic military training, I was embarrassed. I did not want to show. No, I was like, oh my God. You can ask all my boys, Biddle, Evans, all of them. Turned out like, boy, you mean? I was like, no, man, I thought my baby.
She ain't in the chat no more.
She know. I told her this story. Yeah.
Don't you tell that.
Classic said, if she with you because you funny, she gonna cheat.
This is we're gonna come back to that too, because I like this conversation because we talked about it once on Classic Show, and I wouldn't want to hear everybody's thoughts on it.
Penny said, Plug, you forgot aesthetic dudes be at the gym, not at work.
It be some broke fine guys. Huh?
Bridget said, black people be quiet though, so they don't have serious talks with people they plan on seeing again.
You said it, Bridget.
Esther said, it's not an option. Good time, not a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Penny said, the streets make bitter bed fellows.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Classic said, date women who find you to be attractive above all else. That's my take. Everything else is a bonus.
Classic, can you give the young men who might be watching what that looks like for a woman who finds you attractive above all else? Can you give like the signs of that? Because I think we see a lot of relationships that still don't last, or cheating still happens. So what should a young man look for, or what does it look like for a man to know that this woman finds him attractive? Is it just we're taking her for her word, or does she show it in a physical way? I would love to hear like how a man can actually identify that.
Miles said, definitely learned behavior.
Oh, he's talking about, talking about the emotional stuff.
Mm-hmm. Classic said, if you are a 3, go get you a 1 that thinks you are a 10. If you are a 5, go get you a 3 that thinks you are a 10.
Okay, he probably answered it right there. That kind of, okay.
Penny said, lots of reality TV paper bags. Richard said, you can only know opinions of others from what they're telling you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
That's very true. That's very true. I told Plug this today on this show. We are in the business of opinions. We are in the opinion business, dog. Period. Like, so.
Hey, Rue.
Hey, we can see you in a minute.
At the Law Society staff. Hey, Rue.
Hey, Rue.
Classic said, it's a dirty game, but it's being played. Classic said, yeah, people do upgrade their partner when they level up without them. It's the partner's fault, because how many days in a row are you going to watch me hit the gym or go to therapy or whatever it is?
Classic, but what if they support you in a different manner? What if they giving you the opportunity to have all that time to hit the gym, go to therapy? What about those people?
It's like it's like this the upgrade, like, hey, I mean maybe it's a lot of people, a few people's reality, but
You
but a
gotta
lot of
elaborate,
that,
Plug. You gotta let us know what you're thinking. You gotta let us know. What you're thinking.
and like like it's some people that do hit the gym. You know, they have the time to do so, but out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? To make time to do all of these things, and spend that quality time, that's something's gonna be lacking. Like I tell cats right now, like if you want to be a successful barber, you ain't gonna be a great father, you ain't gonna be a great husband. You're gonna spend a lot of time behind that chair trying to be a successful barber. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? These days are long. They're like 10, 11, 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? To get that bag you're looking for. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't coming out paying, you know what I'm saying, $90 to $100 for a haircut. It don't work like that for you to make that type of bread. So if you think you're going to be a successful partner, spending all this time upgrading yourself, you know what I'm saying? Bro, reality, I mean, it's cool. It sounds great, but reality is a mother boy, and it requires a lot of time. It ain't number 24 in a day. And how much time are you spending with your significant other to say that this is solid? You know what I mean? Like if you're looking for something solid, and you know the days that you might be a gym rat, the way you hitting it 4-5 times a day, a week, she might not be on that, but that's still your person. You know what I mean? Like that's still your person. You know what I'm saying? So you're upgrading yourself. You're gonna keep upgrading yourself and keep running into the same individual, unless you're gonna be the one. And if the magic happens and you happen to find this woman who's into everything that you're into, you know, like she gets up when you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You guys go for a fantastic run and come back and eat breakfast together, and then leave out the door and come back at the same time. And then, hey, she gets out of your way so you can do all the things that you like to do.
That can happen.
Look, in reality.
Look, it is. It's reality when you don't have kids involved.
Yeah.
Like I would tell, like what you just said. I have lived that life, like DC, like yeah, like it does exist. It's just those other nuances that become a part of your life is when that stops. Yeah.
Let's align our schedules to where we go to work and come home at the same time. Let's get up at this time and go work out together. Then afterwards, we'll go.
It does exist. It does exist. I have experienced it.
What percentage do you think that exists? What percentage?
So no,
probably 20.
And that's where we go back to the conversation of lifestyles aligning. Would you rather have somebody who had the same lifestyle as you have?
But you only have the same. See, that's go ahead, Plug. I'll let you go.
No, go.
I don't think people lifestyles align anyway. I think they align separately, but when you come together, things change. Like just because I meet a lady who's in the gym every time I was in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
But then y'all get together. Now that lady always wants your attention. She's very over it. She's overly emotional. She's very attached to you. Now she wants you to. Now she's not because a lot of so this again, y'all. This is why I talk about the Adele effect. And Classic talks about this a lot too, and I talk about it. Isolation is where people grow.
Yeah.
That's why we that's why we think we meet a lot of people on the same lifestyle link. Yeah, y'all both are isolated at that moment. You wondering why you seeing that same lady on the Stairmaster every day at 4:30 p.m. when you go in the gym because she's single too. She just got out of a breakup too. She's doing all these things to get her life together. So initially, it looks like your lives align. And I see this a lot more with women. Women will then want you to cut off who you are because now they need you. You go to the gym too much. That's where you met me. That's where you met me. Like that's where you met me.
We go at the same time. You be on one side of the gym.
When she likes you, she's gonna want to be around you.
And then it goes back to that. It goes back to that coffee shop theory, right? Because the gym ain't even his happy place no more now. Because you're gonna take away a lot of probably his freedom or his outgoing personality or like. You see what I mean? Things change. People do alter sometimes. People alter.
Yes, they do.
Not everybody walks around and just be an a-hole and like, no, it's gonna be my way or no way. It's some men who do alter what they're doing in relationships to try to find balance. You know what I mean? And I think that's why most lifestyles don't. It might appear that they balance out, but once they get together, you see it all the time. That woman wants date nights. They want to do all this. They want you to text them. They want you to do all these things now. And you're like, dang, dog, like literally, I used to go to work, take a nap when I got off. Now I can't even take a nap. You interrupt my nap time. Like me and Classy did a whole show about this, about greatness, what it takes to get to greatness.
You
And
better
like,
be great by yourself. Yeah, it better be great by yourself. Yeah, it better be great by yourself. That's all I can tell you. Because it all that alters, bro. Because at the same time, when she like you, bro, she gonna want to be around your ass. It is what it is. She gonna want to be in your drawers. She gonna want to be everywhere you at. She smell like your cologne.
Which is not a bad thing, Rain. It's just bad timing. And that's why people have to be. I think when you meet somebody that you think you align with lifestyle-wise, y'all need to have a true, transparent conversation.
About
why were you at the gym every day at 4:30? Why did I get to see you? Like what does your day look like? What does your schedule look like? Like you really need to sit down and be like, hey, because I know you probably thought I had all this freedom, but this is actually what my day looks like. Like I wake up at 4:30, I do X, Y, and Z. Like you got to let people know what your days look like. You know what I mean? Because you think about like somebody like Plug, right? Plug could easily be like, all right, man, I'm gonna only be at the shop 3 days a week, dog, and run up 18 hours that day. Time he there, he could. If he
be a damn fool.
Yeah. But not to be nosy, but you know, I ain't gonna say no name, but one person talked about that on their Instagram story. They talked about how they'll do almost like a 20-hour day and get on and leave out the next day. Like it's people who do that to make it balance for their partner.
And I'll see it, and I'll meet him at the crossroads. I'm telling you, it won't be lonely because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, the balance to my life is where that counterpart is going to fall in. The balance to my life, because I have to be mindful of my life. I got to be mindful of my life, like everything. Like, men, I tell you this, and I'm being completely honest with you. Do everything for you. Everything else is a side effect. Everybody will benefit from the side effects of what you do. Because if not, you're going to run yourself crazy. You're going to run yourself crazy. Trying to please, be people pleaser? Nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what I'm capable of doing. And that's it. No more, no less. If I can add a little extra in there, I definitely do it. Now, if you can't handle that, then if the doorknob don't split you, God bless you. Straight up.
Hey, Rue said, like Patty LaBelle, I got a new attitude.
For sure, for real.
Penny said, the problem is social media made everyone too available.
Poe.
Okay.
And Poe.
I'm gonna start that though, just in case. All right, go ahead.
Miles said, I'm a gym rat. Hookups happen, but not often.
Okay.
Reality.
Muriel said, I know exactly what I want. Peace.
I don't know, Mary. I got some questions. I'm waiting for you to get back on live. Don't worry.
Muriel said, putting a filter on your characters pretty much just lying to everyone around you about the person you are.
You're the only person that answered that, Mary. You're a great listener. You're a great listener. Appreciate you.
Too Tight. Hey, what's up, Too Tight? He said, what's up with the plug? I see y'all, fam.
What's up, Too Tight? Safe travels, big dog. I know you've been moving.
Penny said, perms kick this off from your mama kitchen. Straight burst pink to code switch visually. Oh, man. Penny said she need to be more into you based on actions versus you into her.
That's
she does supposed to love you more.
Texas said everything will be simple, inexpensive, and inviting. There will be little to no resistance from a woman that finds you attractive.
Can you read that one more time? Thank you, Classic.
Everything will be simple, inexpensive, and inviting. There will be little to no resistance from a woman that finds you attractive.
One more time. They say things that come in threes. Go ahead. One more time.
And Dr. Umar's. Everything will be simple, inexpensive, and inviting. There will be little to no resistance from a woman that finds you attractive.
All right, man, you have it. There you have it.
Vontae Carlo, welcome in. He said, "Yo, I thought you were 607."
I don't know what that would be.
Oh, I knew 607 on.
Classic
that
said,
nigga psychopath.
"Oh, so 607 Unc is a person."
Oh, 607 on. Yeah, he'll podcast.
Oh, okay.
Neither one of us look like him. Trust me.
Welcome in, Vontae. Classic said, "You can keep supporting me without being my woman. Thanks."
He mean that.
See that.
But when we locking in though, bro. I mean, when we gonna lock in? Never.
Classic said, "See ya." Penny said, "I'm with Classic on that one." Classic said, "You need exactly a 6x6 foot floor space to work out." I ain't hearing Nathaniel.
Hey, he got videos over there. Yeah.
He was in a phone booth.
He was
in a phone booth.
Yeah, he'll show you.
Penny said, "Welcome to the chat, Vontae." He said, Vontae said, "I thought you was Spike Lee."
Yeah,
that's the second time this week.
He said the
Spike
first one
Lee.
was
Yeah. Oh, Spike Lee.
So was laughing. Too Tight said the war room, put the plug emojis in there. Classic said, "You can't literally work out in bed. You can't."
No, you can't.
Classic said, "Ain't no way I'm on fruit juice and she doing a 2 liter of Pepsi."
Hey, I can just see him in front of that phone, man, just thumb thugging and just smiling with that little cat, with that cashmere cat smile. He just, oh man.
He said 2 liter of Pepsi.
2 liter of Pepsi.
What's up,
Deborah said, Mama Rain in the chat. She said, "Back in the days, it was like that." Yeah. I forget what she was referring to, but yeah. Too Tight said, "Plug crazy man." Penny said, "Chemistry is a commodity." No, excuse me, a commonality.
There you go, Rain.
Miles said, "Nah, man, it's a problem if we brush our teeth at the same time."
Hey, man, move, man.
Penny said, "So you saying souls is trauma bonding commonality that's mistaken for a good foundation?"
Very much so. Very much so. Most relationships start from trauma bonding, depending on age. Depending on age.
Friendships too.
Yep.
And friendships too.
Yeah, trauma bonding is huge in a lot of areas. Most people, they go to what they know.
That's what make you protect each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's what protecting each other comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like when she knows what you've been through and you know what she's been through, that's what helps you even better to even protect that person by knowing what they've been through. Like, I'm not letting you go through that again. Like when you loving that person, like, man, I ain't gonna let you go through that shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah.
Hey, Ruth said, "Women often to change or alter a man in some kind of way."
That's true. It's normally they go.
Classic said, "Man, I ain't trying to hear that. If she let go, I'm letting go." You see where I go? That's where the love go.
Oh, he actually Mario this.
What is a woman's peace, Mario?
Hopefully Mario sees it.
Too Tight said, "Been working. I'm good. Loving the weather out here. You feel me?"
That's dope, man. That's dope. Thank you for supporting everybody while you're traveling, big dog.
Penny said, "Like
Much
and
love.
subscribe." Yes, make sure y'all hit the like button. Izzy said, "My man with the twins hat. You from Minnie?"
Oh no, I was just there about 2 weeks ago though, man, in the Twin Cities. You did.
That's it. That's his filter. He's a chameleon.
I got a thing when I visit a state or a city, whatever, and I go get the hat. I rock it.
Yeah,
I gotta get it. I always get a lid.
Classic said, "You can literally work out in bed." He said, "My bad. Do some things in bed." Izzy said, "I grew up Southside, Manny Lake Street, and Chicago, right by PV Park."
All right.
Oh, that's what's
Classic,
happening.
you know where PV Park is?
Yeah, I know what PV Park at.
Oh, okay. Shout
Yeah.
out to you, Easy.
I
Thank
know.
you for joining in. Thank you for joining in.
Penny
Thank
said,
you, Penny.
welcome,
Look at
Izzy.
Penny, man. Look at Penny on
You like that, Izzy? You like that? Yeah, it's cold, ain't it? I get a cold lid every time I go. You feel me?
Izzy would like y'all opinion on this.
Izzy said, what's y'all thoughts on us Afro-Americans wearing pajamas and bonnets in public?
She ain't mine. She ain't mine, bro. If she ain't mine, I ain't worried about it. I don't give a damn what she do. It's tacky as hell. It's tacky as hell.
Anybody wearing pajamas in public, period, is tacky. Is like, why did you even come out the house like that?
I think Izzy, I think a lot of this was just programming too, from COVID and all type. I mean, I know they were wearing bonnets and stuff before that, but a lot of this stuff, everything in life now comes to us. Like we don't have to go to anything, so people don't feel like they got to get ready to go anywhere. Like nothing, everything could come to you. Like everything. Like you think about it, like you want something from the restaurant, it'll DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever you want. Everything comes to you now. So the thought process of getting ready, because I remember when I was little, my mom used to say, hey, y'all, let's get ready to go to the store.
Now it's like, let's go to the store. Let me flies on to get out the door.
Let me give y'all a visual. She got on a Hello Kitty bonnet. She got the spaghetti strap, little white, form-fitting little undershirt
with a stain.
She got on the Hello Kitty pajama pants, some fuzzy comfy socks, and the what's the name tucked into the socks with some slides on. Crocs.
Crocs.
Yeah, some Crocs.
But see,
I'm telling you.
But see, plug, and the same thing with this though, it can also be for everyone. It could be the gym attire too. Like people think gym attire is appropriate for everything.
Everywhere, yeah, no.
Everything, like everybody.
Now I will run some errands in an oversized t-shirt, some workout pants, like that. But I mean,
you got that moose knuckle all lot.
No,
and
all that's covered.
Your pants jacked up the middle of your back, smelling all musty.
Mary said, tune in Wednesday. She'll answer that question. Look at her, boy.
Yeah, promo.
Y'all tune in with Plug, man. Great show last Wednesday, dog. Like very, very in-depth conversation. I would highly recommend going back and rewatching before stepping into episode number 2.
Yeah.
Izzy said, I be seeing us males doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They got the Crocs on. With the Nike or the Adidas socks, with some plaid pajamas, a wife beater, and a hoodie, and a bonnet.
Then the Nike slides, boy.
And a bonnet, bro.
You're right. Is welcome in too. Make sure you subscribe to all 3 channels. Everybody up here has their own channel as well, and then you also see the individuals in the chat. Classic Codes and Ted's probably setting up his show, so you have Ted's at the Ted's down. But you can follow everybody, Izzy. You'll get content every day of the week. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, Penny said flag on the play. Simper said bring back shame. Clay said, if I'm running to the store right quick, I might go gray sweats, white tee, slides. Yeah.
The starter kit classic, the starters. Yeah, the great. Yeah, you see what he started with, right?
Yeah.
If I'm running to the store right quick.
No, what y'all women be looking at? What he said?
Gray sweats, white.
Yeah. The starter kit classic, the starter kit.
He said he like being comfortable. But let me tell you, y'all men who wear these gray sweatpants, just a little bit of advice from a woman. When you leave out the house with these gray sweatpants on, make sure y'all are wearing like boxer briefs, something that holds you taut. Because if not, all these women going to be looking. Because that's what they're looking at. Because the gray accentuates
They
the.
know that. They know that.
I know they know
That's
that,
what-
but
That's why they're wearing the gray sweats. That's exactly why.
has said he like being comfortable. Mine says sleepwear in public is like accepting low self-esteem.
Hey.
Damn.
Oh, God, leave out.
Damn.
Izzy said, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Izzy said, man, this is refreshing to hear because when I ask our people this question, they call me everything but a child of God, calling me all types of names, etc.
Easy, I think
Not
you're
him.
a plant. I think you're a plant, Easy. And you ain't diving me into that. No, shout out to Izzy. No, shout out to Izzy. No, you
straight.
good.
You straight over here, bro.
But-
Come over here, you family.
Easy, this is going to be your biggest question. If you don't mind, how old are you? That'll tell you why the vibe is right.
That ain't.
Yeah, them old people, we don't be worried about all that. We understand what you're saying.
Penny said, Plug just said the hair store started hit.
Yeah.
They be running to the hair store like that too, yeah.
Close. I was close. He said 34.
Rigid said, don't care because it's not me. I only say something if it's setting like work, because if I'm not going to war about it, I say nothing.
Okay, I understand that.
For sure, though.
Simper says some gym attire is not even appropriate for the gym.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
That too, yeah. Penny said, Rain, how you gonna outlaw gray sweat? Any man of mine don't need to be leaving the house with some gray sweatpants on. Richard says shoes always, no sandals in the day room. Simper said that's why I work out at home.
Yep. Got everything.
Too Tight said I want him to look I'm blessed. Ain't Too Tight.
Too tight, y'all. They're being thirsty.
Hey Rue said been down with charcoal gray Russell since the 80s. All right, hey Rue. Thunder Rules 25. Welcome in.
Oh,
He
man,
said
we
that was
missed
the
it.
best home
Who won? Who won Thunder Rose?
Jordan Walker.
Oh, okay.
Izzy said he 34.
Jordan Walker. I
Okay,
can't
he not
believe
too
we
far
missed it.
Vontae said, I thought you was Kevin Samuels.
He give me plug every day.
Izzy said, and then when I pose the question to us, you know what they say? I don't care about what anyone wears, and they don't care, and it don't matter. Facet said, I'm a real life troll. I showed them what they can't have. Nah.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah.
I like the organic conversation, man. Didn't need a video for it. So we're gonna roll into our last segment of the night tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit on this. We're not gonna go too long. If y'all want to catch a long version of this, Plug did cover this last night as it dropped. But you guys know we've been talking about Marcellus Wiley. And Marcellus Wiley is going to be our last filter, man, and he's going to be the last filter for Souls Talk. So here we go. So I chose to name this filter in Souls Talk the validation filter. Why he stayed. We talk a lot on this channel about go ahead, Plug. Go get ready for your show, big dog.
All right. I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all be easy, man.
No problem. So we are gonna be talking about the validation filter. Why he stayed is gonna be what we go. He said y'all gotta cover. We did cover Big Tigger. Go back and watch our content. We covered it, Izzy. We covered a lot of it. So I want to say multiple times too. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about Marcellus Wiley. He came out and gave his side of what he could give. And I think Marcellus Wiley falls into this validation filter because a lot of times when we do have these conversations of why men stay in relationships or marriages so long, even when they're bad, even when they're toxic, it always comes down to for the children, for the kids. And Marcellus Wiley is a perfect example of this. And he's going to give us some history background of how long this has been going on. And we want to end the show with this last filter called the validation filter. So here we go.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just get into it. I ain't gonna bore y'all. I'm just gonna inform y'all. I am doing well right now. Obviously, life came at me fast, but at the same time, life also comes at you slow. You just don't know which way to go. So I'm sitting here right now in front of an arrest affidavit, and currently back home in Los Angeles, but not back in my home with my itty bitties. That's just the reality. Everyone knows that. In this position I'm in right now, first time I've ever been in a criminal matter, potentially. I was arrested. I was not charged. So just to let everybody know, I've been trying to keep up with as much stuff and information that's out there, just to stay informed because of our relationship. I know you guys trust in me. I know you guys believe in me to whatever degree that is. But one thing I've always prided myself on and always try to stand for is integrity. So on this show, we talk about everything and everybody. So I'm one of those people, and it's one of those things that we're going to talk through. So because this is a potentially criminal matter, I have to wait. I have to wait to give it to you the way I like to give it to you. So we're going to do some game film, but at the same time, it's going to be game copy. Game copy is different than TV copy. TV copy is with the color commentary, the thoughts and the guesses and what happens and reactions and all that. I can't do that right now. It's not in my best interest and certainly not in my itty bitty's best interest. So right now, I'm just going to give you, as they say, game copy. You know, when we used to sit there in that dark room and coach, hey, Wiley, what you doing? You got the B gap like that. I'm going to give it to you just straight laced. All right. You guys know me, so I'm not going to let anybody steal my joy. This is one of the lowest moments of my life, obviously, but I've been lower. Let's just say that. And I think I'll circle back to what that means to me and my kids. And when we had that conversation going forward. All right. So since I got it straight, say straight laced and straight down the middle. Remember, there's three sides to every story. I ain't stupid. There's three sides to every story. And I always tell two of them. And I'm about to tell you two of them right now. I'm not going to argue her allegations. I'm not going to argue against her. I'm going to use the actual public records, this arrest affidavit, and going forward, her divorce allegations. I'm going to let her argue against herself. It's going to be very obvious and very clear to you that what she's saying doesn't even map onto what she's saying before I even inject myself and tell you what really occurred or what I'm saying. So anybody who's been doing some deep dives on this can understand, talk about consequences and what happens. And, ooh, jail is bad. And found myself at 51 years young in jail. But I had the double whammy of not only 51 years old, first time ever going to jail, but also, arrested. And first time, I was like, what? This is real? But more than that, I know I'm getting divorced. So imagine that ride to the jail. This is the first time I'm going in there, arrested, and more importantly, I'm about to get divorced. And I have to umbrella everything I'm about to say with what you guys know me in spirit, and it's real.
So I want you guys to take this from the standpoint, for those who are not familiar with Marcellus Wiley and his situation. This is not the first time laws have been involved in their marriage. This is not the first threat or whatnot. But think about how emotional he is about still losing this lady in the midst of her getting him arrested for the first time at 51. He's going to talk about some of the stuff that went on in front of the children. Think about that, though. And I want y'all to try to answer, why did he stay so long? It only had to be for the kids.
I would and I will do anything for my itty bitties. All four of them. Maraca, Marcellus Jr., Mariah, and Olivia. Affectionately known as Biscuit, B-Bump, Bum Bum, and Momo. All right, here we go. I'm going to read you this arrest affidavit. I'm going to read it to you twice. One straight-laced and another time highlighting, emphasizing a few things. Okay? Simple as that. Let's go. All right, on 4th of July, y'all. On 4th of July. Oh, good Lord. Approximately 4:47, I responded to 8701 World Center Drive in reference to a battery. One subject was transported to BRC without incident. That's me. No incident either. My investigation revealed the following. 4th of July, 4:47, Deputy Sheriff M. O'Dell responded to the World Marriott located at 8701 World Center Drive. Trust me, the next time I read this to you, I'm not going to read that part. It's boring, y'all. In reference to a battery. On scene, I met with Marcellus Wiley, who provided the following via verbal and sworn written statement. Anna Marie stated She has been married to Marcellus Wiley for approximately 14 years. They have 3 children in common. The children are Marcellus Wiley Jr., Uriah Wiley, and Olivia Wiley. At the time of this incident, Anna Marie case number. Anna Marie invoked her martial law rights. Deputies interviewed Uriah about what she had observed on the morning of July 3rd. She stated while in the room, she did not observe Marcellus touch Anna Marie. But she did hear them arguing. Deputies.
So I'm gonna let y'all watch the whole thing, and we'll cover more of this on our Same Source, Different Roots, Rain. So if you want, I'll send you the clip. But he goes through some very important and pertinent information during reading that affidavit. Of course, he was just talking about his daughter who was there present. They were there in Florida for a basketball camp or tournament, and all this happened in front of the children. He got pulled out into the hallway by police officers, people watching them. She's making all these threats and letting him know, she's going to get a divorce. But what's crazy is too that one he just read was the daughter that was there said none of this happened. And for those who watched our last show with Acho, and then when he gave the background of their legal history and patterns, this is like his 4th or 5th rodeo with his wife. And he's still so emotional about losing his wife and his family. And I wanted to close off with this last filter tonight, the validation filter. And I want to talk about it a little bit because a lot of times I think we tell people to stay in situations, but we don't think about these other things. And I'm going to read this question for y'all. It says, if society consistently rewards the filter version of a person, should we be surprised when people become experts at filtering themselves? Let me read that one more time. It says, if society consistently rewards the filter version of the person. So in this case, society is rewarding Marcellus Wiley for being a good and faithful husband and father, right? Should we be surprised when people become experts at filtering themselves? Meaning now, he's staying this person, right? He's been solid. He's been holding his wife down and the children. But now she's becoming an expert at filtering herself because she doesn't feel like he's going anywhere. I can threaten divorce. I did this before. And I always ask everyone when we're on No Middleman, it's like, how long is too long? Like when should people say that, hey, I might lose some of the control that I have as a father with the children. Like when is enough enough? How do you feel about this, Rain?
To answer your question, I think enough is enough when you start living life and you start resenting the other person more so. When you stop living life and you start resenting the person more so, when you start compromising your happiness on behalf of other people as well, it gets a point to where I think a person gets fed up and becomes over a situation, and once they get to that point where they're fed up and over it, and resentment sets in, that's when they know it's time to make a move. I think that some people overstay their stays on behalf of the children as well too, because they don't want to do the co-parenting. They don't want to split up the home. I think more times than not, men and women both stay because of the children, and they want to wait until the children are outside of the home, or until their children are their definition of being successful, or their definition of being a completed successful parent, in that sense. So unfortunately, I think he can be going through a time of, well, it's time for me to go, because, or reality might be facing him too. Like this is it. This is finally it. I've overstayed. I've tried to make it work. There's no changes coming. It's finally over and done, and you can tell he's emotional behind it. It's gonna be a tough transition probably for him and the kids, So, but my thing is, I don't think people should stay in misery, regardless if they have children or not. It's life is short. It is too short to be living in misery every day, living in unhappiness. It's too short for that. We never know when our next moment or when our day is coming that we won't be here. So we need to enjoy life and live life and do it a quality life at that. So maybe he's just coming to the realization too that, hey, this incident here is it, and he's just fed up. So, and sometimes your reality can hit you in the face.
I agree. We just said them questions you gotta have with God. I don't make the rules, integrity. Yeah, I know you spoke about like keeping them vows. I definitely understand where you're coming from, Rigid, with that. Penny said it's tougher with kids involved though, because I'm sure if the little people weren't there, he would have said bye a while ago. He said LeVar wife. Yeah, you right. You're right. He said, I just hear words going against basic laws. I feel you. I feel you. But like, how much do you sacrifice
That too.
to follow the basic law? I think that's what you really got to start thinking about, because we just talked about all these different filters, right? His daughters could end up in those emotional trauma bonding filters, those moments where they now think that this is what they supposed to stay in because that's what I witnessed. I witnessed bad behaviors be awarded by people staying. So like, it's just a lot to it, and I thought it would be a great filter to finish off on because, again, I like Marcellus Wiley's content and what he puts out there in the sports world and how he talks about certain things. And I thought this was very manly of him to be very direct and give his feedback. But with that being said, it's very interesting. And I think society does consistently reward the filtered versions of people. I think a lot of people are very filtered. And people see you through that lens, and then that's what they start to reward you on. But then you take people like Dion, right, who didn't just sit around in relationships or marriages, but he still was a great father. So there's examples on both sides, right? You can have a man who's saying he wants to keep his house and family together, but you also seen a man actually be able to do it with not being there. So I think it's just a very interesting topic. I'm sure me and Raina hit it a little bit more on our same soil, different roots, because I'm sure more keep coming out. But as you mentioned, and even in his affidavit, he was apprehended for no incident. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Penny said, I think him sitting down gave him time to think. Yeah, he did say first time behind bars at 51. That is a different viewpoint to be at 51. He said all if it or all of it, I'm sure. I always say his name wrong. Is it
Hey-Roo?
Hey-Roo. Tomorrow is not promised to any of us, so we need to cherish as much time with ourselves and each other as we possibly can. Yeah, that's what Rain said. So that's how we're going to end the show tonight, y'all. Just give y'all something to think about, I'm going to let Rain close it out with the outro. But I just want y'all to think about these 4 segments that we went over tonight. We talked about filtering, man. We talked about perception versus reality. Started off with the physical filter, went into the emotional filter, and then went into almost a version of when someone gets what they want or assigning responsibility, and then ending off with the validation filter. So just something to think about.
So that's how we do it here on No Middle Man. Make sure y'all tap in with us tomorrow night too as well. Real conversations, raw perspectives, and no filter. Shout out to everybody who pulled up and added to the conversation tonight. Whether you agree, disagree, got your feelings challenged, we appreciate y'all for being part of the dialogue and keeping the chat rolling. If you enjoyed tonight's discussion, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe and share the stream with somebody who is not afraid of conversation. And don't forget, the conversation doesn't stop when this stream ends. Make sure y'all drop y'all thoughts in the comments and let us know where you stand, especially on the rewatch if you're catching it on the rewatch. So until next time, for Souls, Uncle Plug, y'all go over to see Uncle Plug. He's getting ready to go live on his channel. Make sure y'all tap in with him as well. And your girl, Soft Rain, we are signing off. Good night, and remember, the truth don't need a middleman.
No filter. Everybody chasing pictures, trying to make the moment shine, painting over broken pieces, calling everything just fine. Smiles hiding silent battles, hearts behind a perfect frame, looking for a little love while searching for another name. Take it slow, you don't have to wear a mask for somebody else to know. Take your time, the truth will always find the light, no matter how it glows. Don't lose yourself chasing reflections, trading your peace for acceptance. Love don't grow from perfection, it grows where the truth has been. Take the filter off your soul, let the real you take control. When the lights all fade away, the heart's the only thing that stays. Everybody wants attention, if you are searching for the truth, trying to buy validations, spending all the best to you. If they only love the image, what will happen when it fades? Can they recognize your spirit when the makeup washes away? Mirror, 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 tell me something money never could. Can I stand inside my flaws and still believe I'm good? If tomorrow all the followers disappear from sight, would I still know who I am when I'm alone? Don't mind yourself chasing reflections, trading your peace for acceptance. Real love don't need deception, it sees beyond the skin. Take the filter off your soul, let your honesty unfold. Cause when this life has had its say, truth is what remains.
Yeah. This ain't no handouts, no shortcuts, no middleman,
No middleman,
no middleman,
no middleman, middleman,
no middleman,
middleman, middleman,
no middleman,
middleman, middleman, middleman.
no middleman. I get it direct, pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turned losses to losses, then flipped it to passion.